Welcome to another edition of Focus on DeSoto. I'm your moderator, LaKenya Moss, and today's topic is all about the DeSoto SolJazz Festival. And I would love to introduce to you our panel of guests. And we're going to start off with our Honorable Mayor, Carl Sherman.
That's what I'm talking about, LaKenya Moss.
And also, we would like to introduce our other guest. And if you guys could please tell us your name and your positions. If we can start with you.
I'm Cammy Jackson, President of the DeSoto Chamber of Commerce.
I'm Meredith Capleton, CEO of Gemstone Management Consulting, the company tapped for the SolJazz Festival Management.
And I'm Eve Williams. I am the president of DeSoto Engineering, and I am the chair of the DeSoto Chamber of Commerce.
Well, welcome to Focus on DeSoto. And if you haven't heard about the DeSoto SolJazz Festival, you must be living up under a rock. But if you don't know, you're going to know now. Cammy, could you please explain to the audience what the DeSoto SolJazz Festival is all about?
Absolutely. The DeSoto SolJazz Festival is the talk of the town. It's a 10-day festival that will happen June 1st through the 10th. And we have a ton of events going on. We have Soul Jazzy Hours, which is the Soul Jazz version of Happy Hour. We have karaoke contests. We have a celebrity golf tournament. We have comedy and casino night. And of course, the big day happens on Saturday, June 9th, when we have an all-day concert starring Rochelle Farrell, Cameo, Pieces of a Dream. Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just so much going on.
There's so many artists. It's just, I mean,
Yes.
it's incredible. And it starts out at 10 o'clock in the morning all the way to 10 o'clock at night. So there's just
It's just a lot going on.
a lot going on.
Is
Okay.
it true that Dougie Fresh is going to be there?
Yep, that's right. That's
Okay.
another one. Dougie Fresh.
Okay.
MC Light.
Yes. Okay, so what prompted the DeSoto Chamber of Commerce to get the ball rolling for the DeSoto SolJazz Festival?
You know, LaKenya, we started talking about this about 4 years ago. We were conceptualizing what we could do to make DeSoto a destination. I don't know if you're aware or not, but the DeSoto Chamber of Commerce is also the tourism department for the city of DeSoto. And so it's our job to bring guests in for overnight stays in our hotels. Well, what better way to bring them in than to have a big music festival? So we started talking about it about 4 years ago and started putting some pieces in place. And then about a year and a half, when Eve became chair-elect, she conceptualized something really huge, which turned into the SolJazz Festival.
Okay. Well, who are some of the playmakers?
Well, we have, of course, the chamber is spearheading the event, but we're in partnership with DeSoto ISD.
Okay.
Because we're using their facility. It's a great opportunity to mix in entertainment in with the facilities at the ISD and the city of DeSoto, of course. And of course, the EDC is involved as well.
Okay, great. We definitely have a lot of sports.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
we do.
Okay, now Meredith, could you elaborate more on the DeSoto SolJazz Festival and what all of it will get?
The event is the largest event in the history of DeSoto. It's the biggest event ever. Again, as Cammy mentioned, in 10 days. So we have many activities going on, from the happy hours, the karaoke contest, the Walk for Diabetes Prevention, which will be Saturday, June 2nd at Zyger Park. So we need more people to sign up for that, so please do. We also have June 4th through June 7th, the free concerts, the Spotlight free concerts at the amphitheater. This lovely amphitheater here.
Okay.
The Town Center. And then also we have the Comedy and Casino night, Friday night, June 8th. And then we have a golf tournament that Friday morning at Cedar Crest Golf Course. And then of course we have our big finale Saturday again with those wonderful artists. Rochelle Farrell, Cammy, Brandon Barrett, Buster Brown Band,
Wow.
surprise artists. We have Health Pavilion going on inside the freshman gym area at DeSoto High School. We also have the vendors and also community groups, 501c3 community groups, a lot of groups here and around DeSoto who are going to be participating. Expecting over 10,000 people, upwards of 15,000. Again, just the biggest event ever in the history of the city of DeSoto. And we're really proud to be a part of that.
Okay, and you mentioned the diabetes walk. This is going to be the first diabetes walk here in DeSoto, correct?
That one I'm not certain of.
Well, for the SolJazz
But it is
Festival.
for the SolJazz Festival, correct. It's the first one of the kind. Concept came up through just really getting an understanding of what type of walks were not occurring in DeSoto. We've had the council walks, we've had some other walks, American Heart Association walks, but no one had done anything for diabetes from our understanding. So we just tried to fit, a piece into the puzzle that wasn't there to try to give everybody an opportunity to participate. It's just $10 minimum donation. Sign DeSotoJazzFest.com. And again, we're looking for more walkers at Zyger Park, 10 a.m. start.
Okay, well, community, we have to come out and definitely show our support for the Mr. Sherman, Mr. Mayor Carl Sherman, you don't have any beads on. Okay,
Nope.
you have to join.
I don't.
You have to join.
I was trying to compensate with that fist bump. Thank you.
There you go, Mayor.
Okay.
Now he looks just right.
Yes, very handsome, all complete.
Well, I appreciate that.
So, the DeSoto SolJazz Festival, why here? What is the need to have it here?
I think that Meredith was understating it when she said it's the biggest event that we've held in the city of DeSoto. This is the biggest event that's been held in the best Southwest as it relates to entertainment. This is a mega fest for us. And why DeSoto? DeSoto is really interestingly positioned. I mean, we are in the middle of really no infrastructure when it comes to future transportation. You've got rail that goes in Duncanville and Cedar Hill, and rail on the east side of us going through Lancaster and Waxahachie. DeSoto does it, and it is extremely important that we position ourselves as a point of destination as a city. And so this is sort of the Super Bowl, just the catalyst to start bigger things. But it's going to be bigger and bigger as we create a sense of place for families and singles to come and enjoy the good sound of wonderful artists like Cammy and future some of the country singers I like, Meredith. But I'm looking forward to the future for this because DeSoto will be really the city where you go for culture.
Yes.
Just as the theme, I like the slogan that you created for this, and I think it's something that embodies really the essence of our city. There's so much more, and I hope that answers the why, and that is going to be our signature mark as a city. We want to go to destination restaurants.
Yes.
This is the place. Budden's Place and places like Hagen, perhaps Gloria's, will be the restaurants that we will, so that folks will come here and have a sense of belonging in our city.
So that is one way that our small businesses here in DeSoto can benefit from the SolJazz Festival. But if you can elaborate a little bit more, and this is open to anyone, as far as the beneficial part, as far as the small business owners and our citizens, side of enjoying activities.
Let me just interject here. I mean, I don't know if somebody else wants to chime in on that. There is an economic downstream that happens whenever you have an event like other folks are coming. It's sort of like the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The real money is made with those businesses that are around it that understand what's happening. If they're a part of the whole process in the beginning, because folks in from everywhere, they'll know that this is a unique business, that I can only experience this in DeSoto. That's why it's important that we have a destination restaurant along this Hampton Road corridor as we create a new downtown. But those businesses will, if they're not engaged, they won't see the business capitalized just because they weren't a part of it. Yesterday I was talking with the Walmart employees at Walmart, and often I go and talk to all of their employees. They have over 50 employees.
Wow.
And I commend them on their customer service. They're number one in customer service in this region, number one in credit card actions. That's great. But I said, these guys we have here. In the late 90s, we had over 8 grocery stores. Now we only have.
Wow.
You're the big guys. Treat every customer like you're the big guys. But what will make you different is something that John H. Johnson talked about, the founder of Jet magazine. He talked about the advantage of the disadvantage. and how we have to position ourselves to capitalize on that fact that you're in an area where folks don't expect you. So therefore, do the unexpected. Whenever a customer comes within 10,000 feet, you should be greeting them, asking them how's their day. So just because you're the big guys, don't act like you're the big guys. So that means Walmart, you'll probably see they'll start acting like the little guys here in DeSoto. And that's what our small business, they have the advantage, is building that relationship. So I think working with the Chamber of Commerce is very critical. They should be calling the Chamber to say, hey, how can we benefit from this huge event where thousands of people are coming to town? It's being broadcast everywhere. I'm hearing it, upstate. But anyway, I'll stop there because LaKenya, I get pretty excited when we're talking about our city.
Yeah, I can definitely see your passion in that. What I want also is for everyone to tell the audience, what is your ultimate goal for the city of DeSoto in having this event?
Well, when we were planning this about 2 years ago, I kind of patterned this after an event in Winter Park, Colorado. I go there every year, and there's a Chamber of Commerce there. As you know, you can imagine that their peak season is in their time. So in the summertime, they had to figure out what to do to make keep the economic impact in their community. And so they have this Jazz Fest, and the chamber there is the of it, and they're in their 29th year, and it's been very successful. So I came back here, got excited about it, and it's been great ever since. We've been working with Meredith. We brought her on, and our board is excited about it. The community is excited about it, and I think what it's going to help to do is bring pride, a sense of pride and a sense of belonging, and also help the quality of life of DeSoto, especially as we start to brand ourselves as a destination. We have neighbors that are into retail. I won't mention their names here.
Okay.
They have all the retailers, and so not that we're competitive, but DeSoto's a better place to live, and so we want to make that economic impact as big, if not bigger, than our neighbors, and we want them to come to us for culture and art. We have theater. We have nice African American theater here, and as we start to bring in things like this kind of event, we're hoping to be able to attract other entertainers like Studio Movie Grill or even a Whole Food store or something like that. When they start to see that we're
And Cammy?
And it's exciting to see things happening. People get that sense of excitement, and it starts to move the city forward. And people are talking, and they're here, and they bring family here, and they want to support the businesses in DeSoto, because there's that whole sense of, wow, something's happening here. And we want the businesses to be aware that there are going to be thousands of people that will be shopping, buying gas, buying food, buying Band-Aids. They need to be aware that all these people are coming, and the citizens need to be aware that all these people are coming. So we don't want June 2nd or June 1st to roll around and they go, why is all this traffic here all of a sudden? We want them to be aware that it is big, and they're coming.
Okay. And Meredith, would you like to add some stuff?
Yes, definitely big. The big mobile billboard truck that you've seen around town, just flying by with the big billboards on there. We want to make sure everybody has gotten the impressions, and definitely aware of all the interests and all the people that are going to be in town. All the businesses that have been supportive to us, from DeSoto Arts Commission, Bank of DeSoto, 7-Eleven, Solar Turbines, Dr. Pepper, just a host of other sponsors. Oh my gosh, we have Dakita Engineering. We're in talks now with the large telecommunications company as well as a large electronics company to get involved here.
Wow.
McHike Ford is going to be involved. Walgreens has been a great and excellent partner. Chili's, actually on the other side of 20 in Wheatland, and also Papado, and just a lot of different restaurants just been very supportive. And so it's, the actual word is getting out and the support is there. It's just kind of driving in a little faster on the home front, which we were aware of that. But you know, hey, this is an annual event. This is the first year. It's the inaugural one. So we're just really excited about the chamber, which of course, Chamber of Commerce, of course, means a circle of dollars.
Yes.
So we're just happy that everybody can be a part of it, and hopefully a win-win for everybody as we move forward.
Well, I can definitely see that you guys are working hard. So, and Mayor Carl Sherman, would you please add a little bit more than what they were saying as far as your ultimate goal? What would you like to see?
Well, quite frankly, I want to get Indy Irie here.
He's
that's-
gonna tell me that.
I thought
That
you were
is
going to say
my
Beyonce.
No, I'd like to get India. No, and I do really appreciate her talent. She is extremely good. And,
Yes.
or Tracy Chapman. But, yeah, that's.
And I'm going to write all this down.
those are good singers. But I think that ultimately what my goal is, and our council's goal is to create a sense of place and creating DeSoto as the cultural center for the best Southwest. This is an opportunity that I want to commend our chamber on putting forward, and I thank our city council for having the foresight and I would say the political fortitude to be willing to support something so outside of the box. And yet, I have to say that Gemstone and Chamber, there is a lot riding on this to us. To me personally, I want us to, and I know every council member wants to see this be successful,
Yes.
so that success will get success. And when it comes to
no pressures, huh?
no pressure. but I don't want this just to be a one-time event, and nobody came into this with the expectation that we would not be successful. So certainly, we want to build an event that's annual
Okay.
for us to do. So.
Well, Meredith, if anyone at home would like to find out more information about the DeSoto SolJazz Festival, how can they find out more?
Well, the website and spelled DeSoto. Soul and Soul is spelled SOLJAZZ Fest.com. There's a plethora of information there. We have events page with a lot of information. We also have a media page. We have several media partners, warningradio.com, again, Service Broadcast in Dallas, which is Smooth R&B 105.7, KKDA AM 73, Soul 73. Also 94.5 Old School and K104. So tune into the radio stations, listen in. There's spots running all the time. Get opportunity to win tickets, passes. Ticketweb.com. Go there if you'd like to buy your tickets up front. Got group ticket sales at the Chamber, 2010 Northampton Road. Stop by there, see Cammy, Superstar, and Eve is around as well a lot of times. Go in there and get your group sales tickets together. Also at our office, the headquarters for SolJazz Fest across the street at 1801 Northampton, which is the Inwood Bank building. We have group sales tickets there as well. And drum roll, please. Williams Chicken. Starting on Friday, Williams Chicken, select Williams Chickens around the town and around the city will have tickets on sale. Just the $40 tickets. The bleacher tickets will be on sale until we run out of those. And website again, just bookmark the website, go there every day. We have updates, we have going on, and we have a lot of media partners, and then the block parties every Friday. We have a big block party this Friday, Chili's on off 20 in Wheatland. And shout out to Samuel's the manager. Yay, Steve! He's a great guy. It's a major supporter. Again, I think he's a new member of the chamber, or they're not, they're on their way. And so we're just really happy. And just come on out, fight on Friday. Mayor Sherman, too.
Yes.
Everybody,
Okay.
it's a big party in the parking lot. They have sororities and fraternities step in, and chips and nachos and salsa everywhere. Just come on out and hang out with us. That's 2012.
And I love the website. I keep it on all day because you have music playing, and I can hear my favorite artists playing over and over again, and it's really nice. Yes,
Thank
it's
you.
really nice.
Well, I would like to thank all of you guys for coming on Focus of DeSoto and to talk more about DeSoto SolJazz Festival. Thank you, thank you.
There's one thing I needed to mention.
Yes, ma'am.
The DeSoto ISD, one of the benefits of
Okay.
this Soul Jazz Fest is that the scholarships that we're creating
Mhm.
for some of our seniors to go to college. And so as one of the rewards, I guess, of this event is
Mhm.
to be able to support our schools, because we need to support our schools and we need to support our kids, and our community is strong as long as our school district is strong. So that is very important to us.
Yes.
And we did a few applications so far, but we need a few more.
Okay.
And you can pick them up at DeSoto High School. It's strictly for DeSoto High School students, since that's the DeSoto ISD High School. And you have to apply now. You have to be a senior as well. So,
That's to win a scholarship.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And the presentations on stage for the winners, the 3 on Saturday, June 9th.
Well, in closing, did anyone else want to add anything else?
One thing I would like to say is I'd like everybody to go to Facebook, like the DeSoto Chamber of Commerce page and the DeSoto SolJazz Festival page. You'll get all the updates you need on
Yes.
those 2 pages for the festival.
And we do have an app. Go to DeSoto.com.
Oh,
Or
okay.
go to DeSoto.
Go
It get-
DeSoto
Yeah,
app.
yeah. You can download it on your Android or your iPhone, and you can get updates that way as well.
That'll work.
Okay, well, you've heard here first on Focus of DeSoto. Thank you.